Hello dear ones, here comes a new idea. We know that we are all facing the lockdown and we're all facing this fear about going out and connecting, and part of that fear is what is preventing us from being able to actually do the healing that we should be doing. Instead of sitting at home and watching all the stuff that's going on and erupting around the world, we could be actually healing that energy field, but we don't really know how to do it. This is the right time for us to start working on what it is that is relevant to the whole world right now, that is relevant to our transformation. We have codes and signals, and all of these, the disruptive codes, are now revealing themselves to us. And we're seeing this in the chaos and the clutter. When we are holding this as a way of being in condemnation and criticism, blaming and shaming and judging, when we are holding that energy while we are watching the chaos around us, we are adding that disruptive energy into the field as well. It's as bad as the rioting and the aggression that we are seeing. Every time we reveal an energy into the atmosphere, into the field around us, that is what is being created in the field. And the reason these are erupting inside of us is a great sense of despair and sadness. These are codes and signals that have created themselves in us to protect us and to create a field, a survival instinct field around us, and we erupt, we default to them. The only way to change that is to change the energy behind them and to undo those codes and undo those signals. But how do we do it? There is a way to do it, and one of the ways is to be consistent and to work consistently at releasing these default patterns that are locking us into patterns of grief and misery and preventing us from transforming as a species. To do this, I have been sitting so closely with guidance and just feeling where we are to go at this point. To really harness the time now when we are not so keen to go and be in big gatherings, but still use the means through which we can, which is the internet. It's delightful. It's already a grid, an energy grid, and use that as a way to connect with each other in a collective healing way. So we have started a collective healing connection with many people who come in every Wednesday evening, and we do this lovely collective healing. That is beautiful, but we need to be more specific. We need to start targeting the exact energy frequencies that are erupting in the field. If we can do this as a collective, we can literally change the atmosphere, the energetic atmosphere that we are all living in. We can start changing the soup that we are all contained within. If we can learn how to do this, and if we can do it together, and we can do it consistently, and teach each other how to do this, and start undoing these deep embedded codes within us that are all around survival, we can start teaching our systems that we are ready to release and let that go, and we are ready to step into the energy of thriving, abundance, harmony and peace, collaboration, integrity. Those frequencies, they are energy frequencies, and we are to tap into them. But while we got these other little codes and signals, these embedded thoughts and beliefs, tapping into our awareness all the time as they are embedded, while these are going on, there is a sabotaging of our best interests. So this is what I propose, and this is going to be a little experiment. I would love to invite you to join me once a week online, and we take some of these codes. There are 60 major energy codes, emotional codes, signals or chords, as I love to call them, that are relevant inside of our distress signals in our human system. And if we could start unwrapping them bit by bit, and I will teach you the techniques that will help you to do this, so that you can maintain a clearer position of where you are as your own unique sovereign being, holding the space that only you can hold, but holding it in a really gracious way, in a way that impacts the life of all life. So would you consider this, and would you make that commitment? And would you think about this as a session that we're going to do? These are absolute energy healing sessions. We're going to do them together, and we're going to collaborate our energy, and we're going to start releasing these, and then start observing how you are doing in this world. Are things getting better around you? And I would love to have the feedback of this, so that we can see if we're going to continue to do it. So I'm going to set it up. We're going to do, for the month of August, we are going to go through 4 or 5 healing codes that must be released right now from our systems. And I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to do it as a collaboration, and we're going to hold this energy. Let's see if we can do this. Look at all the details that I'm going to attach, and you get into this if you can. If you can dedicate one hour a week for the next month, and let's see if that starts to make a difference in your life and those around you. So lovely. So thank you for being on this journey with me and for being part of it, and thank you for all of you who are aware that you are healers, which you truly are. Each and every one of us is a healer, and we have that potential within us. So much love. Thank you. Look out for all the details. Hop on if you can, and let's make this work. So much love. Thank you for you.
I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful.